Welcome to Polymix. Polymix is a philosophy that responds to the trend of buildings designed as increasingly complex polyprogrammatic containers. Polymix recognizes that by combining many programs, people, and industries, a dynamic equilibrium is produced, creating new value by increasing interaction and exchange. We offer Polymix as a solution to Japan's challenge of the super-aging population. The strengths of the super-aging population can activate our site in Nihonbashi. We see an opportunity to mix home, work, and life science innovation to create a symbiotic super-age community. Our site is located in the heart of Tokyo, in the historic district of Nihonbashi. Our site is located in an optimal position to bridge the life sciences to the Nihonbashi community. To the north of our site is the Life Sciences District, which includes Mitsui Fudosan's Link J facilities, which is laboratory and co-working space that supports the growth of Nihonbashi Life Sciences. To the south of our site is Mitsui Fudosan's future waterfront redevelopment project, which plans to bury the Shuto Expressway beneath the Nihonbashi River to resurrect a historic water-centric community of exchange. Additionally, an international life sciences hub is to be constructed as part of this redevelopment. Polymix draws together these powerful adjacencies into a dynamic equilibrium on site, working to pair the complex Nihonbashi ecology with the strengths of the super-aging population. Per the zoning requirements and Mitsui provided standards, a tower with 20% commercial and public space, 70% office, and 10% residential or hotel is the optimal development for our site. To fulfill the goals of Polymix, we propose an increased amount of super-age housing that works to activate the tower as a dynamic polyprogrammatic equilibrium. To achieve this vision, the design of Polymix is driven by a polyprogrammatic ecology of social and economic exchange. What's left for Polymix is to develop the architectural typology that best supports this dynamic equilibrium of interaction and exchange. Polymix is influenced by research into many competitive cases of unique mixed-use developments. International House by 3 Space is a converted government building that creates a dynamic ecosystem of tenants that support each other socially and economically through a buy-give relationship. Polymix is set to reach beyond these unique examples of mixed-use buildings and test the limits of architecture that is designed for polyprogrammatic interaction. Nihonbashi has always served as a stage for innovation. Polymix is its next step into the future.
Enforcing the concept of our Polymix ecology diagram. This project proposes a new building typology that challenges the typical programmatical hierarchy of the mid-rise tower. Rather than extruding another stacked high-rise tower in the Nihonbashi district of Tokyo, the project is meant to be seen and understood as an aggregation of spaces organized around the 2 cores of the building. The juxtaposition of programs within the building lends itself to a new type of interactivity within a mid-rise tower. Work and home are in a constant symbiosis within the building, enhancing the quality of living of the super-age community and encouraging collaboration between residents and tenants.
Super slab, the architectural mechanism of a thickened slab functioning as super age housing, or a think lab for the super age lifestyle that promotes social interaction and builds new value. We begin with the typical slab construction. Notice that the interaction between floors is limited. By enlarging the slab, inserting super age housing into the interstitial space, and increasing the floor height to allow deeper daylighting, there emerges opportunities to carve new shared spaces into the super slab. This begins to influence the activity and behavior of the programs above and below the super slab, ultimately creating a unique form of mixed-use tower that capitalizes on mutual benefit. The building's massing is developed by utilizing the super slab mechanism as a bridge for the diverse relationships identified in the programmatic ecology. This creates a striated section where several residential super slabs intersect traditional mixed-use spaces. The ground floor invites the public into the building, providing retail space that adds a warm, louvered atmosphere to Nihonbashi's streetscapes. On the third level, we encounter the first super slab sandwiched in between retail and office space. Each four-person unit is connected to semi-private perimeter circulation and also opens inward to a public interior atrium. This allows the super-age tenants to access many types of social exchange, whether it be a brief hello in the corridor or a view of the bustling activity above and below. On the 8th level, the super slab pairs a super age work-live space with the semi-public perimeter circulation. This promotes collaboration between tenants and businesses focused on innovation for the super age lifestyle. In the remaining super slabs, the semi-private perimeter thickens to provide public courtyards for businesses or hotel amenities to share. These spaces provide unique sky courtyards that promote interaction and provide a pleasant environment for the users and tenants of the building. Super slab is a unique opportunity to provide a new lifestyle for the super aging population, one that decreases social isolation, builds new value for the super agers, and provides a landmark building for Nihonbashi's redevelopment.